Alright, I should be back up here in a second. Yep, there I am. Alright. I'll try my best. Whoop. Hello, everybody. Hi, funny guy. Tell me your best joke. I'm trying my best, freelancer. And there goes Meesum. And I will also disconnect from the Discord. What up, everybody? How's your night going? I'm going to put you on the spot. Yeah, your name's Funny Guy. You gotta have a good joke, right? What's up, everybody? So, how's everyone's night going? We got... How can I join the Scrims? You gotta be part of the Discord, and every season, we do a new team setup. We get new captains, we get new teams built, all that stuff. During the half season, we got a kind of mix-up. So recently, last week, was the last part of the half season. And now we got the new shaped-up teams built up. So you'll be seeing some of the same team names with new members. If you can't say... see the stream, go ahead and refresh. Would you say you like bones or brigades? I know full well of Calcium's Bone Brigade. Calcium should have totally gotten the guy who's not really in Scrims right now on his team, right? No, I don't have his Twitch password. OBS has this funny thing called stream keys, which allows you to do it. So all I'm really doing is using the stream key to get access to the Twitch. Yippee! And I do love me some Twitch drops, so I get free Twitch drops from streaming. What are you thinking of my name? Rick and Morty 2? I feel like you're missing an A. Oh, that's very nice, Base Soda. Thank you for doing gift subs. That's very awesome. Yeah, we're just waiting, because we got about 7 minutes or so till Scrims fully start up. From Rick and Morty to... Oh. I'm also farming Twitch drops. Yup. You have an emote idea? I've been waiting for some. Like, come on. I need those. Hey, what's up, Professor? Welcome back. Bones are better. I mean, bones are better. I eat people's bones. I'll eat your bones. I'll cast calcium deficiency on you right now, bud. You want that? How do I join? There's not joining. So, Scrims starts up every season. We get a full new draft setup and all that stuff. And then every half season, the teams shake up a little bit. So if you want to join Scrims, join the Discord. And whenever the new season's about to start up, the runner of the actual Scrims will be putting out new sign-up sheets, all that stuff, to get you in to the list to get drafted. Is Luna doing the Frieza pose in honor of our resident? Okay, so you want Frieza being kind of racist, or Luna being kind of racist. Makes sense. Do you have to be good at the game? No, you don't have to be good at the game. You just need to play it. Though being good at it will probably get you more pick, like a higher pick rate. You know? Is the prize of the Scrim petting the dog? No, I believe it's a temporary role where you get to be, like, put above and have a fancy color to your name. That is what it was last time we had competitive Scrims roll around. So it should be the same. They're mostly for fun, but they are a more competitive situation. So it's about being getting better at the game against teams that are good. If you want to grind to GM just to be drafted, that is up to you. What is a scrim? So, the scrims are the TDT's way of doing, like, organized fights between preset teams. So, typically what happens is, at the start of the season, captains are chosen, and they draft off of a list of players. And they build up a team for the first half of the season, which will basically be their team for a while, and then at the half season they got shook up this time. Not sure if this is going to be a continuous thing. In past seasons we've had like one team the whole season. This time we have one team for half a season, stuff like that. So it kind of just depends on what the organizer for the event decides to do. But yeah, it's basically preset teams smashing into each other to get better at the game and practice new stuff or get better at already existing things they've done. A lot of the time you'll see teams already with like preset comps that they want to do, and that's kind of how we do that. So yeah, you join the Discord, you'll be able to do the sign up when the season rolls back around, and you'll be able to go through and fight people off the Discord. But yeah, we have a whole rank system. Allo, the host of the event, has put in so much work to make sure that there's preset rules. That way not every team is like completely screwed if you want to pick a certain person. You will have to wait till Season 10 comes around, as the half-season redraft has already passed. It was last week. But there are other events that happen for rivals in the server, so joining in general is always a good idea. But yeah, once Season 10 comes back around, there will be a chance for everybody to get put into new teams. Maybe there will be more people, more captains. This time around, I believe we have 8 captains. And who do we think is going to join the Rivals roster in Season 10? Obviously, hit character The Wall. Waiting for him. I love The Wall. We need more Vanguards, and The Wall would be the perfect Vanguard. Give him the immovable passive, and call that a new character. He has, like, he does 2 damage per hit if he smacks into somebody, but he moves extremely slowly. Well, come on, that's a good idea, right? Big wheel, please? Yep. Guang Guang being a playable character would be kind of funny. Blob. I feel like they might not do Blob. Like, I think Blob would be a fun choice. They don't seem to be going for, how you say, less supermodel characters. A lot of the characters, like, if you go peek through it, every character is kind of, like, uber yassified to a point or a degree. Obviously, I have a lot of cosmetics on, but a lot of the default characters are kind of just, like, super built to be as physically appealing as they possibly can, with the sole exception of, like, Rocket, Groot, Jeff, and Dino. I really want Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver would be cool, but he'd be so damn hard to balance. Like, I think the problem is, if they want to do Quicksilver, they need to rework Black Panther. Because how Black Panther plays currently feels more like how Quicksilver should play. With a few extra stuff, obviously. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they get rid of BP, as he is, give him a new kit, give him something that actually feels cool, his kit is already imbalanced as shit, just make him Quicksilver. Turn his spiral kick into a quick dash punch with some parts of Black Cat. Because he should really feel like a cross between these two. with, like, the dashing through people and then being able to go quickly back. Oh, but it is finally time. We should be getting started here in a minute. Just gotta wait to see everybody get into their rooms. Alright, folks. Do I spectate the Bone Brigade or Spiders Midgets first? Beast or Ironmonger? I feel like the only problem I see with Ironmonger coming to the game is that would just be like War Machine, but slightly worse. Spiders Midgets? Okay. Let me go harass the captain of Spiders Midgets and tell him to let me in. Let me go DM Spider Midget himself. You know? We love calling him short. Let me in. There we go. Message Spider Shorty. Juggernaut would be a fun addition. Yeah. Especially if they started going more with the destructible environment. Because I want to see more destructible environments. Like, if they actually reworked some of the maps to have even more destruction, or even let him break things that are normally hard to break, that'd be fun. Not sure what's going on in here, so we'll just be waiting. But yeah, this is Spiders Midgets. After the redraft, they've added a few new people. Yes. I was told to go watch you guys. Hi, Spider. This should be a decently fun one to watch. These teams are kind of similar on the pole position at the moment, so this should be a fun game. Hopefully. Why'd you have no confidence in your team last time around? Come on, you drafted him. Destructabakey? I'm down. No more reconstruction, though. The New York one kills my frames every time. Yeah, the destruction can get pretty bad for the frames, but I do think that more destructibility would be nice. You had some confidence. That doesn't fill me with much confidence. You at least won some games, didn't you? Like, come on. Yeah, see? That's not too bad. That's more than fucking 2 Avils had in one season. Lost every game except for the first week and the very last week. Spidey player. Spider Midget is not a Spidey player. Only played like 4 days on console and already sell 3. Nice! I mean, the season's only been out for a few days. Freelancer, you have to understand a thing up here about Spider Midget. Spider-Man is his favorite, and he plays the shit out of Spider-Man games. But Spider-Man is not an easy character for some people to get value on. Yeah, he also plays Bucky. Let's see, how many hours does he have on Bucky? I can't even look. Too many. Too many. How dare you? Freelancer might have beef with you, Spider. I was on D3. You were on Diamond 3? Nice. Going from Diamond 3 to Celestial 3 is not bad. That's actually a pretty impressive work, yeah. I have played comp like 2 days out of this entire month. Like, well, entire season. And they have not been kind to me. Comp has not been a kind soul. My experience in it has been what the kids would say. Shit. If he had said, like, anyone else, I wouldn't mind, except maybe Namor, but Bucky. Yeah, comp kind of rough. Comp kind of rough this season. Cyclops is still strong as shit, so you kind of need that shield tank. But, you know, Hood, maybe we'll get more tank players so that I can stop solo tanking in comp. Oh my god. But, so, Spider, you have gotten beef with Freelancer. I guess you guys can fight later. 5 or 9 game? 5 or... Like, you've lost 5 games, or have you lost 5 out of 9 games? Because that's a pretty important distinction there. Like, losing 9 games is kind of rough. Losing 5 games isn't... Well, losing 5 out of 9 games isn't too bad. 112 hours on Bucky, yeah. In total out of those 4 days. Yeah, I mostly play quick play. I like to play games for fun, personally, but I know a lot of people like comp. My second most played hero has 50 hours. And that's strange. That is weird. Get more hours on your second most played hero, come on. Like, you're throwing. Like, oh my gosh. Why are you throwing, Spider? I say that as if I personally don't have, like, only 32 hours on my next most played character. I have 100 hours on Spider. Yeah, you guys gotta watch out for that Spider-Man ban. Wait, you have 22 hours on Spider-Man? You almost got Hood to level 8. Not too bad. Hood's been out for a day or two. Yeah, about 2 days now. He's pretty good. I like Hood so far. I'd like to see more Hood players as time goes on, because he doesn't, like, break the game like some of them. Only played him 3 hours. But yeah, that's pretty good for getting him to level 8. You're going to be Lord Hood in no time. Got to get those hours on him. I need to see more Hood players. He looks fun. He is fun. He's not a bad tank. Especially with the ability to just kind of switch between going defensive and aggressive, depending on what your team needs. I have not seen Brand New Day yet, no. I need to go see it, but I have not seen it yet. I know a lot of people are saying Brand New Day is good. Which I don't doubt, because most of Tom Holland's Spider-Man films are pretty decent. Like, I wouldn't say they're my favorite Spider-Man films. I like the Into the Spider-Verse more, but in comp, I only had him about 1.7 hours. At least you put some time on him before you went into comp, right? Right? Okay, cool. Yeah. That's always good, yeah. Got to see it in 4D, but was fun if a bit hectic. Yeah, I can see that. 4D, when it was first, like, proposed in, 2014, was crazy. 1.3 hours on quick play, yeah, that's a good amount of time to get some practice in on the character before you drag their ass into comp. He's a pretty simplistic character overall. Are you much into Minecraft or story-based things? Brother, what? I mean, yeah, I like Minecraft. Minecraft is great. But where did that question come from? I mean, story-based things are nice. Like, story-driven games are fun. Isn't he just a DPS pretending to be a tank? Kind of. Yeah, Hood is kind of just a DPS disguised as a tank. Because it's the same as Thor or Deadpool. Like, yeah, Tankpool has a lot of survivability because of his Deadpool in your area, but overall, they're both just lower health tanks with a lot of damage output. He is Tank Pool 2.0. I wouldn't say 2.0, as he is more of the one half of Tank Pool most people kind of, like, obsess over a little more than, just a straight-up new version of Tank Pool. Like, Tank Pool is still more flexible than him. He is a lot more gun-focused. So if you really, really like gun Tank Pool, Hood is for you. Like, for real. But yeah, in terms of, like, straight-up sustained diving or counter diving with hazardous hijinks using Sword Pool, you know, you still get a lot of value out of being able to switch between a close range and a far range. Especially in hectic fights where a lot of melee are close. Or piercing through shields, because melees just go through shields. So dealing with a Mag and a Strange, you can just smack them through their shields. But overall, yeah, he is pretty close to basically a 2.0 version of gun side Deadpool. Or Tank Pool specifically. So I am excited to see how he kind of does. All we need is a support that uses only uses guns, and we'll have a character for punish players in all roles. True. Let's get Gwenpool with healing Uzis. How's that sound? I like both team-ups because Wanda does more damage while Moon Knight... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, it gives you a lot of versatility in your play style with the two team-ups you get. Kind of like how Black Panther team-up for Penny gives her a better offensive route. I don't know where it came from in this kind of self-promo. Just wanted to shoot my shot because I want to see outside people's thoughts. But I'm pretty much making a story adventure-based map inside of Minecraft with voice acting and cutscenes and stuff. Huh. I mean, if you hop over to the Discord, there are some people who play Minecraft. You could get their thoughts inside the TDT Discord. I'm interested, so, like, in general chat, you could talk about it, and maybe some people will be interested to check it out. God, I wish they would add Gwenpool. I will accept Gwenpool healing Uzis. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they added Gwenpool, she should be a support, and all of her stuff should just be goofy. Like, I kind of want her, how Rocket has those nuts he throws out. Also, let me switch up the screen. That reduce cooldowns. I want her to have something like that, but she goes on her teammates' screens with the little chibis like Deadpool, and then reduces cooldowns. Like she's editing the page of a comic. Because I think that'd be kind of fun. And looking at what we've got lined up. Yeah, we got lanterns. Miles Morales would be awesome. He's different. Yeah, Miles and Miguel would be pretty good choices for two more Spider-Men without overlap of Peter. Because Miguel could easily be a Vanguard, and Miles being a separate kind of duelist. Taking a peek over at bands, it looks like they've gotten rid of Venom, Hulk, and they're about to get their last ban. And over on the Jeff Judicial Jury, they got rid of Punny, Wolf, and Matt Gambit. A Penny ban coming out to bully Zara Kimura, the Penny OTP. But pulling out Groot. Looking at everybody, Leon is rolling up on something? Sensor. I don't know what you're saying about Feather the Ostrich. Like, I see Miles as a sort of brawl DPS with the electricity and physical. Yeah, I feel like if they put Miles as more of a burst character, like, Psylocke almost, with the invisibility, I could see him being pretty good. Less brawl, though. Because he is usually depicted as skinnier and... at least skinnier than Peter a lot of the time. I feel like they could give him a similar build, especially if they age him to full adulthood. He could easily just be, like, a stealth-based version of Spider-Man with more of a focus on getting behind and burst comboing with lower mobility than normal Spider-Man.
3, 2, 1.
But let's watch the rollout. They're going out the right side. Okay, they're doing a portal immediately to get behind. Have fun with your horse girls. I know plenty of people who love their fucking Uma Musume. Oh, they're a quick pick onto the Black Cat. The portal seems to be giving them a good amount of pressure to the front. Yep, they got a lot of pressure out of that, so it looks like that portal was pretty well utilized. Though they are running triple tank. Interesting. Triple tank is a bit of a rough choice, especially if... But they did ban out Punisher and Wolf, so they don't have as much to punish the triple tank as they'd probably want. Applecrans is switching to the Hawkeye, probably to get big chunk damage. Yeah, the Psylocke team-up is definitely the better choice to run because of its AoE damage a lot of the time. Especially since you don't have to keep line of sight to get build-up damage bonuses. Oof, but that goes down quick. Yeah, they're gonna need... One of the things that the Jeff Judicial Jury is gonna have right now is a lot of sustain with their triple tank. Going triple support versus triple tank is never gonna end well, especially with the... Since trip tank is basically the best counter to dealing with triple support. They don't have the damage output on trip support there. They're gonna need a separate strategy. They're gonna need to move to triple DPS most likely to get some more punishment on them. Pancake is flanking as Jeff. Oh, he's going for an ult. But he gets nothing. Ooh! I don't know if that Cloak and Dagger ult coming out on time, it really came out on time. Damn. Yeah, no. Okay, it looks like they're moving to trip DPS, which is a good call. The higher damage output's going to help them break through more of that chunkier health, especially with Moon Knight and Phoenix being kind of a good punishment for the tanks they got. They just got to watch out for a flanking Blade who might get them. Yep, we're watching Scrims. Yes, that was a good use. Oh. Yeah, but that Groot Blade combo is just absolutely brutal.
It's me again.
Welcome in, VO Vale. Yep, we're watching the scrimmages. We'll definitely be getting more people in for Season 10, so if you're interested, go ahead and join the Discord. Once Season 10 comes around, we'll definitely be seeing more players next season, it seems. Oof. Yeah, they're just not getting a lot of value out of their team comp right now. The trip support, or the triple tank is just rough to deal with without a anti-tank. Like, they might need an Elsa, but one thing is they're definitely not grouping. They're too spread out. The Shark, the Jeff Judicial Jury's definitely getting a lot of value just by being ball comped up.
Back where I started.
But with how much they are just spread out, Spider's Midgets aren't getting a good foothold to keep back pressure.
2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Looking at the team comp, one of the things I definitely would say is switching to higher damage tanks definitely would help. But they need a little more damage output on the front to deal with the triple tank. Moon Knight Bucky Iron Man's not too bad, but yeah, they were gonna definitely need that frontal support from a mag. Taking a peek, I mean, I'd almost say they should pull out an Iron Fist just for the brawl damage against, say, Blade or Thing. But without proper healing, it might get pretty rough. Okay, Jeff Nato planned. 2 flyers isn't too bad. That definitely gives them some verticality to fight against Thing and Groot, especially if they just stay out of the range.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Gonna watch Spork for a little bit here. Looks like, oh, they're just kind of grouped up in this one little corner. What are they planning? This looks like the start of a bad joke. Okay, yeah, they were looking to just spam all of their cooldowns to try to get some picks. It looks like a bit of a trade. Lanterns goes down, meaning they're down 1 healer, which could get real rough. Yeah, they're taking advantage of the immediate down of a healer to put out some pressure. But those Groot walls are really coming in clutch to block off sustained damage and healing from their solo tank. Oh, a Cloak and Dagger ult already, but before any offensive ults come out, so both good and bad, but they definitely are going to have a rough time with this upcoming Bucky ult. Oh, but they got a lot of healing output. Ooh, Iron Man goes down, though. I don't think they have enough damage still. Even with Ultron, the between healing and damage, they're kind of lacking on Spider Midget side. Is it going to be a big ult? Oh, wait, they don't have Jeff Nato anymore. Oh, that's a lot of CC on Storm. Using the Jeff team-up without Jeff Nato is kind of an odd choice. I'd say the Thor team-up would just be better. But they pick another healer off, but it's already too late. This team fight's going to the JJJ. They don't have enough support, even with their higher damage output, to do that with Ultron. Like, they got a lot of damage output between Storm, Iron Man, Bucky, and Ultron, but they don't have a ton of support with only 1 healer, 1 tank. They're basically running 4 DPS, 1 healer, even with Ultron being able to do a little bit there. I'd almost say Human Torch might just be a better choice. Yeah, especially with that. The Groot Blade combo is just wrecking their shit. They're not going to have an easy time breaking through that.
Faster, my friends. Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, going back to Trip support 2 DPS. Not sure how much value they're going to get out of this without prepping. Iron Man's already been spotted as he's trying to go for a sneak attack. Oh, nope, no value from the Strange ult as the healing just outdoes it. Ooh, there goes a Groot. Oh, as soon as Bucky ults, though. Mag might need to pull out his ult because, yeah, they're getting no value out of these ults right now. Oh man, it's just real rough. They're just not breaking through. The triple tank is just getting a lot of value because they're not breaking their defenses fast enough. Yeah, the Jeff ult gets nothing as they all immediately scatter. Yep, big thing getting 3 in the crossfire, but Bucky's gonna go down right after. Oh, he barely survived longer. Yeah, they're going with some rough strats here. I'm not sure why they kept with the trip support option, especially switching from Ultron back to Rocket. But that's where that one ends. Looking at everything, they definitely could have chosen some more, like some better better lineups, because going trip support into trip tank just doesn't work out very well. But overall, a pretty good match altogether. You know, I'd definitely say I've seen rougher options, so not too bad. Now, because I said I would, let's go ahead. Let's see if they're done yet. Doesn't look like it, so once the Bone Brigade are done, we'll get to spectating them. Who are they up against next? Let me see here, because I know I can go take a quick peek over at everything. Head over to TDT events where we hold all of our events itself. You get, if you're joining the Discord, you can definitely check that out. Week 5, Game 2. Bone Brigade versus Lager Lunacy. So that's going to be Revelation's team versus Calcium's team. That should be a fun one to watch. I don't know what to say. You can cry emoji at me, but sticking with trip support the whole time probably wasn't for the best. You had a lot of things going against that. I'd recommended, instead of Storm or Iron Man, Human Torch, just because you could easily punish them for hiding behind walls and do a lot of tick damage to the walls to break them faster. Especially since you had an invis for a while. But not a terrible game overall. It's just they had a trip tank lineup that was pretty good about not going down for long. Ultron Invis wouldn't be enough healing, no. It should have been 2 main supports instead, like Luna Invis or any of them. Maybe if you wanted to do trip support, go Mantis Ultron and Invis, or Mantis Ultron and Jeff. But you needed a little bit more damage output on some of those chunkier targets so that you could get more out of it. Spectating you round 2. Yeah, I definitely would have rethought the team comp a little bit more, just because against triple tank you're gonna have a rough time without high enough burst damage to just melt through them. And then you had Blade inflicting a lot of anti-heal, so even with Ultron doing so little, it's not going to help out anymore. You just had a lot of health to chew through and not enough damage to chew through it. Devil Dino probably would have been a good choice as well, just because the percentage damage would have helped you guys pick tanks faster, and also control them a little bit more. But, you know, that's just my thoughts. I'm not always right. I play Deadpool. I'm stupid. I don't have brain cells. We all know this. So we're just waiting on an invite from the Calcium Man for round 2. Lager Lunacy is also a pretty solid team. So we'll definitely see some interesting ones coming up. Ow. So now it's just a waiting game. Can't wait to see how this next one goes. They're pretty good overall. Just clearing out some of my funny stuff. So yeah, just waiting on some Calcium Man to let me in so we can watch the next one. What do you think? You guys got your money on Bone Brigade or Lager Lunacy? 2 onomatopoeias. Not onomatopoeia. What the fuck is the one? Repeating vowels. Is it onomatopoeia? Repeat. Not vowels. Consonants. Alliteration. That's the one. How you guys feel about all the alliteration for the teams? We got the Bone Brigade, Lager Lunacy, Jeff Judicial Jury. I think that's it, actually. I don't think any of the others have it, because I know Pendragon's Harem, Garda Effect, the rest of them don't have cool names. My Little OTP's one-tricking is magic. Spider's Midgets, yeah. Only 3 did alliteration, that's sad. Not too bad, Professor. Just watched through JJJ versus Spider's Midgets. JJJ took the win. Solid hold from both. Well, solid hold from JJJ gave them a real good timed win there. They had a lot of health to chew through and just not a lot of damage chewing through them. Denoter, I'm not watching you next, bud. I said I'm watching Calcium next. But I will watch you in round 3. Yeah, I'll watch you in round 3. Hold on. Where are you? Watch you round 3. Just waiting for Calcium Man to send me an invite. Whisper. I don't wanna. I don't want to watch JJJ 2 times in a row. I want to get some variety up in here. We got to see more teams, you know, get through them all. There we go. There we are. Alright, this should be a good one. Why is Hyper here? Hi, Hyper. I'm surprised Hyper's here. Oh, he left. Oh, no, he joined Coach. Hyperthyroid is okay then. That's just an out of nowhere comment. Damn. I guess we have hyperthyroidism. Bro infected us with something. He cast a spell on us. Damn. Can't believe we got brutalized like that. This should be a really good one. Revelation's team overall is pretty solid. Sparrow's a pretty good Magic and Bucky player. Parzival, I haven't seen in a while, so I forgot what he played. Zozo's a strong flex. Hyper is playing? Oh, that's right, he did get drafted, didn't he? He's a really good Iron Man and a pretty solid Strange player. Rev plays Hulk and Wolverine most, but I know plays quite a few characters like Storm and Atom. And on the other side, we got Calcium, who is the Thing. Though I don't recognize Potato or Firestorm. They might be on... No, they're not on alt accounts because those levels don't make sense. Hoffman's a solid Thor player. And before we continue, yes, he has Thor skins. We all love talking about Thor skins. The Yonder and Moon's Lightning I don't fully recognize. So I'm not too sure what they're bringing to the table. Though I am curious what they are going to play here. Looks like this is going to be the teams for both sides. So I will be interested in what they decide to run. I would start reading off what the benched players play, but they don't really, like, no offense to, they aren't who I'm too worried about, just because they're not playing this time around. What is Blood talking about? Oh my god. Huh. Okay, they're just blabbering, as usual. Pre-game talk is just always blabbering. Then again, I don't have much room to talk. I am just talking to myself, basically. It's just me and the people who are either watching or have it playing in the background while they're at work. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I don't know if anybody's actually doing that. I'm just saying shit to say shit. So I am curious what we're going to get in. Where did Perry go? Oh, he left. Dang. They really just be like this, huh? Not surprising. They just kind of be like that, you know? Let me just take a drink of my beverage. Delicious. It's cherry flavored. target ban me for the aura? What am I... Let's see, who would they even target ban? Spider-Man? Or... I love, like, you can tell how somebody was playing a character before the proficiency rework based off of, is it a high rank, like a high level thing with a funny badge, or, you know, like 50 hours, one's only on a Colonel, one's on account, but this one's on Warrior, which is higher because the purple is higher than blue. That's just real funny to me. You know, like, it goes from, oh, this player was maining that character before proficiency rework versus now with the new and with the rework, they're getting higher ranks and higher titles faster. Ooh, I think it might be starting soon. This should be a good show. They're both pretty solid teams with a decent track record. And the players on the field are also pretty good overall. Dabba-dee dabba-die, apparently. Why are you... Everyone's just gonna be spouting nonsense in chat, as usual. What do you expect, though, as time goes on? All that can be said is nonsense. Whoop. Here we go! Finally. A little bit of entertainment. I'd put a bet up on screen, but I don't get to do that. I don't have access to that. Here we are. And welcome back to the Brawl Pit, where we'll be spectating. Alright. Sparrow is getting all his characters chosen. Everyone's hovering Bucky and Magic. So 2 champion Jeffs on the field. They got a Thing ban, unsurprising. Get rid of Calcium immediately. A Jeffrey ban, which is for Parzival, I'm assuming. Followed by a Protect for whom? Huh? What's going on? Oh. Okay. Never mind. I guess we're back in it. What did they do? Did they accidentally ban Jeff? Was that a mistake? Tell me, Father, did you make the mistake of banning your own character? Okay, okay. I guess we'll see. Did they mean to ban Jeff, or did they mean to ban something else? That's a lot of Buckies right there, man. It's a lot of Buckies. Okay. I guess this is how we'll tell who they decided to... We're actually going for a ban there. You know, maybe there is a ban they were looking for. Oh, Iron Man. Okay. I'm guessing they were trying to protect Jeff. Wait, they shouldn't need to protect Jeff. Because both teams have a Jeff player, but if they decide to... Yeah, they were going to protect Jeff. They just got a little mixed up. You know, that's fair. That happens. High-stress situation, you know? Never know what you're going to need to do. Bucky save, okay. I can never guess which Bucky they're protecting for. Banning out Thor for Hoffman. That means they got rid of 2 of their main tank characters, but Hoffman and Kelsey do have some other tanks on their roster, so they're going to get away with it. Going in for the next ban, Emma. I'm guessing that's for Hyper? I have no idea. Maybe they just don't feel like dealing with an Emma, which is a fair choice. 3 tanks banned is quite a choice, though. Gambit save for Yonder. They might need some Gambit playing on Logger's side just to counteract. Because it really still is a game of whose Gambit's better a lot of the time. Cloak and Dagger save. You have a Dr. Pepper? Are you want to share? Wait, what kind of Dr. Pepper? Plain? Cherry? Cream? Blackberry? Strawberries and cream? Vanilla? Like, come on. Give me some deets. What kind of Dr. Pepper? Final ban, Loki. Okay, so they're trying to get rid of the Gambit-Loki combo of infinite Gambit ults. Final ban on Bone Brigade's side. Elsa. Getting rid of Elsa. She is quite strong right now.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Changing up, it looks like Zenji is going possibly Gambit here. Hyper on Mag. Rev on Wolf. No Wolf ban is kind of crazy. But we'll definitely see how this decides to go. Are they going triple support, or are they bringing out a tank? That's a curious one. Potato on Spider-Man. Hoffman on Punisher. Alright, they're going double tank. They're going triple support. So one's running a 2-2-2 comp with Punisher and Spidey, and the other is running a trip support. Oh no, they're swapped up. Strange mag, so double shield tank on both sides. A few mirrors and a few knots. They got a little bit of a sustain brawl going on here with Magic and Wolf. The Magic Strange team up's pretty strong, and Gambit ult basically for free. I don't do crazy Dr. Pepper flavors. The OG is my favorite. It's fair. It has to be vanilla Coke or you're not drinking it? Okay. Wolf is looking to punish the Spider-Man for being in the backline, but ooh, Sparrow goes down trying to dive. They gotta turn around for that Spidey or he's gonna get too much value just by being a distraction in the backline. Because they're already kind of suffering from him just running the back. Mag out with his Wanda team up. Looks like, yep, Sparrow was going for the counter dive magic. I kind of want to see what he's planning here. He lost a little bit of his overhealth, but overall is just getting ready for a dive. He's going for Hoffman, but doesn't quite grab him. But that chain really helps. Gambit ult comes out on Longer Lunacy's side, giving them a good push, but it doesn't seem to get too much value, as Sparrow and Parzival go down in it. Jeff's ult gets one. Oh! Bro's pulling out just Jeff tech to float around while spitting out the Gambit. I love Jeff players because they do this type of stuff. And it's just so funny to see them in the back of the map just spraying down main with a Gambit ult coming out. A Gambit ult with a honey. That's a brutal combo. Because that's just a lot of damage. But it doesn't... Oh, there's some value. I thought he wouldn't get any, but Hoffman's running shotgun honey to punish any dives. Looks like Zenji's getting caught in a corner by a couple of them. in Jeff Gaming right there. Yep. I'm soda fanatic unless it's Pepsi. Oh, damn. You got beef with Pepsi. Beef is... Yeah, this is the pinnacle of gaming right here, guys. This is what Marvel Rivals is all about. Jeff down main. This is not to be mean to Moon's Lightning. It's just how Jeff kind of plays half the time. He finds a good angle just to shoot down main. Going for a ult on Strange to counter Strange's ult. Grabs only one again, which is funny. Jeff gets value out of it, though, by countering both a Strange ult and a Strange dive.
Only 60 seconds left.
I think they sacrificed Mag for that, though. At least somebody's coming back. Oh yeah, they sacrificed their Strange for it. But it did counter the Strange ult from getting more than one person in value. Yeah, Bone Brigade has a really strong hold here, with Yonder doing the absolute most on Gambit. Moon's Lightning just being really good at staying alive on Jeff. Taking a look at the scoreboard, I don't think... Yeah, Jeff hasn't died once. I should hydrate now? Okay. I'll get real close for you. That was awful, wasn't it? Mag ult comes out. Gambit ult comes out as well. Yeah, you guys love the ASMR of, Oh, is that just bug? Okay, there it goes. Out, a lot of ults. I feel like Bone Brigade might be using a few too many. Yeah, especially since they lost the two people who ulted. Because I heard Mutant Kind, and then shortly after. Come a little bit closer.
How close are you asking? Do you want me, like, right here?
Because I hope not. That was awful. That wasn't good enough hydration? Okay, hold on. Big ult from, Namor there through the portal. There, my bottle's empty now. Is that good enough? But does Bone Brigade have the hold here? Nope.
They hit a checkpoint.
They got the push, and Logger Lunacy continues through the first point. Go get another... No. It is... Look, the nearest bottle is like 10 feet away, and I gotta keep at least watching. You know, I'm not paid the bucks to do nothing, you know? I gotta watch these games. It's like Zenji's putting in a lot of healing pressure to keep his front line up as they get some aggression to move forward. Is that a big ult from Strange? No, it doesn't look like he gets much out of it besides a bit of pressure. Gambit might go down here. Nope. Catches himself up. The Namor squids are definitely getting a lot of value from Bone Brigade there against the Spider-Man. Looks like he might be going for a swap. That's true. Gambit never folds. Yep, going for the swap to a Star-Lord. Oh, no, going for a Bucky. Looks like it's a bit of a Bucky v. Bucky situation here. Swapping from dive to just more sustain and damage. Without a dive character, Namor still has a bit of value, even if not as much. Bone Brigade needs to either get a really strong hold, which it does not look like they're doing with that one. Comboing Bucky and Namor to at least confirm a kill is strong. Sparrow cleaning... Well, Rev cleaning up the Bucky ult with that really helped him get some more aggression. Looks like Logger's getting through the second point. We'll definitely see if Bone Brigade can counter here. We really see that Gambit never folds. Oh, never mind. Gambit just folded. Never mind, he's spread eagle. He ain't folding shit. Punisher goes down. Logger's got a really solid push going. Plenty of aggression, just allowing them to keep walking back. Yeah, Gambit got folded, except he also just went spread eagle. So, you know, he's still spread out. He ain't folded. Is that going to be a good... Yep, okay, she survives just barely in her hold. She almost went down there. Oh. Oh, but Jeff. Poor Jeffrey got absolutely eaten. Is the stream steak per day or per stream? I think it might be per day, but don't quote me on that. Yet, Logger Lunacy's getting tons of forward momentum just to push forward. I don't think Bone Brigade's going to have enough time to come back and hold it there. Yep. Even with the swap back to Jeff, Logger Lunacy just had a better hold. Alright, let's take a look at what they're going to plan here. Logger Lunacy had a lot of forward aggression, giving them plenty of movement in the second and third points, but definitely struggled in the first. Looks like they're swapping up some... No, not quite. They're keeping with Mag and Strange and Bucky Honey combo. Looks like Logger's changing it up a little bit, grabbing out Hella instead of Namor. The defensive team is rolling out. Look at these specimens of combat.
30 seconds before you attack.
Moving forward to get ready to hold. Oh, I guess I get to look at the attacking team. Similar loadout to before, but instead of Honey going Star-Lord, I didn't even know Hoffman was the Lord Star-Lord. That's a new fact for me. Nope, going back to Honey. I guess decided that they wanted the more Earth damage output. But the Hella Namor upgraded combo is going to be rough to deal with. Hella Namor is just an absolute beast of a team-up still. More squids, more damage, and especially during ult, giving her even more squids is just rough as shit. Especially with Namor having the Gamma team-up, giving him extra squids. So what, that means there can be at least 5 squids out at a time throughout the entire fight? And that's just a lot of extra chip damage coming out at different spurts. Ooh! Clean up on Isle. Calcium is... Looks like Logger's having a bit of a hard time holding, but they are getting in some pressure. So it's not moving as fast as it could be, but... And they're not getting pushed back terribly, but they are getting pushed back. Definitely looks like they're trying to just hold as long as they can. But Bone Brigade might have a better amount of pressure. Counter Gambit ult comes out. Let's see how Bone Brigade takes it. They take it, destroying a Cloak and Dagger ult as it's going. Someone should check up on Revelation because no one willingly played Namor. Someone has him. No, you see the thing about Revelation here, and you know we'll pause it here, and we'll just you see this man playing Namor. You see Revelation 3 here. This man would play Namor willingly, as long as it upsets people. So never think that somebody wouldn't. As long as it pisses people off, someone would, and it's him. He would do it. Like, a reminder, this is a Wolverine main. He willingly played Wolverine to... It upsets me, so job well done. Yup. Rev is notoriously known for making tank mains hate themselves. And him. Because Wolverine players are cannibals. Moon's Lightning is doing something there. But yeah, Rev 100% does things just to irritate people, and Namor is one of those things he would do. Like, never doubt somebody would play Squidman just to get on people's nerves. Especially if they got the... Well, they did have the Hela Namor team up. But they switched back to Bucky. But... Oh! He survives. Still has King Parzival in his shark-like jaws. Oh. Oh. My game just crashed. That's fun. Uh-oh. We'll resume in a second. Gotta fix that. Yeah, my game crashed. What's the best panel? This is a good panel to be on. As I relaunch Rivals. Big yikes. I didn't expect Rivals to crash randomly. Then again, it does have issues with AMD graphics cards. It does upset with those for some reason. I know it has a lot of support for NVIDIA, but come on, get some more support for AMD. Oh, thank you for telling me. I didn't notice my game crashed. Shit. I would never have known. That's terrible. When did this happen? Find him. No! I can't spectate no more. You don't want me to finish spectating the game. That's upsetting. Okay. Dang, I was enjoying that too. Spectate? Nope. Yep, can't spectate. Kicks me out because of a crash. I'm so incredibly unfunny. Where's Dracula when you need him becoming a vampire would be preferable to this? I don't know. If you became a vampire, you might have to deal with Blade. Why did I keep clicking on that one? Like, this man might be after you, man. You really want to deal with that? And I'm not talking, like, normal Blade. I'm talking, Marvel Zombies Blade. Man, this is so sad. I was enjoying that game, too. But my game decided to crash. How sad is this? I still can't sneak a spectate. Big Sag. Well, maybe I can sneak a spectate on someone else. Oh, I can. We all know Blade ain't gonna do shit because he has to keep the Midnight Suns from falling apart. I don't know. I feel like that's still easier. Oh, hey, Spider's Midgets are back. Alright, we're spectating the short people again. Looks like they've got a decent push. They held at the before the third point. Coke and Swagger over on Penny, on Will-O-Wisp on Invis. Kranz on Black Cat. Kranz is a very good Black Cat. But, against the Star-Lord ult, she might... Apple Kranz might have a harder time. He's a great player, but Star-Lord ult, kind of bullshit. Like, did you see those combos? Spider's Midgets are back in the fight very quickly. They could get this with a good aggressive push, but Jeong's does have 2 ult up. AV on Star-Lord. I haven't seen this yet this season. Oh, he's teleported a little bit. Stealth Fox used ult, but... Oh, yeah, they're getting value out of the ults they had, and they still have a defensive ult. But there's one more offensive ult from Black Cat, who just fucking teleports because it's just...
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Yeah, there comes the defensive ults. Ooh, it's kind of a penny v penny thing at the moment. Kranz is looking for some value, but with Penny on the field, it's somewhat difficult, even when doing the proper combos. It looks like they're getting some value, though. Yep, they're getting big value, but that Invis shield just Oh, there it is! One healer down, almost with a second one. Well, that's not a healer, but they got a DPS. Looks like Spiders is getting quite a push here. They might have this. But with a portal coming out, Strange is just trying to hold at the moment to prevent the point from moving forward. But who knows if that's going to be enough, especially if they move forward even an inch, that portal dies. Oh. Jeff trying to just stay alive at the moment. Especially with two tanks trying to dive him. Pancake's got to look for some value out of that ult, possibly. Even if it is just the healing portion. Yeah, he might need to go for the ult now. There it goes. Okay, he's going for a cancel instead. Just to give that healing pool. Smart move. Next round, 6v6, everyone is Squirrel Girl? I don't think so. None of us are Uwu who tries to convince everyone that Squirrel Girl is an okay and fair character to play. Ooh, Xiong's is getting a lot of value out of some of those ults, but Spork is coming through with Eye of Agamotto. Ooh, but there's a Star-Lord ult. This is a close game. Oh, dang, really close.
2, 2, 3.
But that last second there, getting that Strange ult really helped them. Sad that we didn't get to finish the one match we were watching, but I'll take watching this one. There we go. I'll go watch them instead. Ready for round 3 with Denoter's team. Yes, I snuck in at the last second, Professor. Good game, good game. I don't think you should admit that on the internet, gamer. Like, that might not be a good thing to state, but... No, we caught that on 4K. Somebody get him. Someone get him. He's going to squirrel jail. Fucking get him. Didn't you know jokes are illegal? Also, yes, Midnight Suns is the coolest team in Marvel. Do you have, like, their tails tied together to make, like, squirrel chucks or something? Like a rat king made of squirrels? You DC'd midway through that game? Hey, guess what, Spider? I crashed midway through the game I was watching. Yeah, it's squirrel chucks. Tie two dead squirrels together by the tail and just start whacking people. I already told Denoter I was gonna spectate them. Crazy cat. I'll get you next week. And why should I spectate you instead of Denoter when I told him I would? Who are you even up against? Hold on. Double checking. You guys are against Bone Brigade. I already watched Bone Brigade. And technically I did watch Spider's Midgets, but that was number 1, number 2 teams face off. That's true. but there's also the tournament bracket that's gonna happen, remember? And I told Denoter that I would watch him. I didn't finish Bone Brigade because my game crashed. Yeah, my game crashed while I was spectating that. What? Who the fuck did you read the name off of? By Arch Nemesis, Quandale, Dingle, Demetrius, DeMarcus, John, Jameson, Bartholomew, Spencer, Reginald, Junior, Senior, the 3rd? 13th? That's a very long name. Where did you even get that? Is that from a fucking YouTube short? Alright. Alright, Crazy Cat, how about this? Call out rock, paper, or scissor in chat. And then I'll see if Denoter beats you. How's that? How's that? Will that work? Crazy Cat. Come on, I'm giving you a chance here. Rock? Okay, you beat him. Alright. Send me an invite. You got stuck between two spider midget messages. You guys are the same color. Like, in chat, you guys are the same color, so I didn't even see you between that. Alright. Crazy Cat, send me an invite. You beat Denoter in rock, paper, scissors over the internet. You can make fun of him later that he lost a game of rock, paper, scissors he didn't know he was part of. Crazy Cat beat you at rock, paper, scissors. I see you there. Yeah, what do you want me to do? He beat you at rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Trying to pull some Ninjago logic there, Denoter. I alone am the mayhem causer. You are a... So are you gonna summon Divine General of Anti-Mayhem Maharaga to fight him? Is he gonna do Hollow Mayhem and then just adapt to it? Is Bone Brigade even done with their game? Oh, they're still in the game. I can't even check out. Wait, this isn't the car? No. How long is their game gonna be? Do I need to go watch another game and then come back? You know, if I see their Denoter's game start... Nope, still not. When in doubt, use pepper spray. I don't know how many times that'll work. I mean, adaptation is a thing. But like, just become immune. Where the fuck did they just go? Just tell me when you finally get Calcium's team in, and I'll come back and spectate you again. How's that sound? Because I'll just go spectate Noter's team for a little bit. Since Calcium's team does not seem to be done with their game. I mean, I'm not too surprised that that is a pretty solid, like, fight between the two of them. Double and give it to the next person. Imagine that being your superpower, being able to double whatever happens to you to the next person. That'd be terrible for whoever the next person is. You get shot, double it, give it to the next person. Next person gets shot twice. Get hit with a nuke, nah, double it, give it to the next person. That would be fucking awful. Or amazing. Alright, my little OTP is magic. Versus Xiong's demons. This should be a fun one. Skyfrost is trying out Hood, and Professor is also trying out Hood. So this should be fun. Back to the spectation room we go. But then the person you double it to has the same power, quadruples it back to you. Well, that's to the next person. You were the previous person. So they just doubled and gave it to the next person. The previous person can't always be the next person at the same time. Like, come on. It's simple math there. We got a Jubilee and Gambit Protect, a Elsa ban. Elsa's just strong as shit this season. Getting rid of Black Cat, not too bad an idea, but not sure who... Oh, that's... Wait, they banned their own Black Cat? A second Dr. Pepper. Nice. Let's see. A Cloak and Dagger Protect. Oh, they're lined up with Trip Support, and they're lined up with Single. They got a Squirrel Girl. Who's ready to kill a Squirrel Girl? You gonna share some Dr. Pepper with the class? Heliban, not too bad an option. Pennyban, also not terrible, but
The right heroes could make
that's for
all the
Professor.
difference.
Bought a 12-pack today. Not bad. We got Connor lining up Gambit. T-Clash running up with Cloak and Dagger. Lining up a tank pool. They don't have any duelists. Are they going all tank? Okay, there's some dual. That's a support pool, not a dual pool. Of course, we got somebody rocking the new Hood skin.
They'll be coming in
Sorry
30
for being
seconds.
late.
Stay strong.
I mean, we'll definitely see how that goes. Are they starting up soon? Let's see. So I'll give this a little bit of time, and I think Crazy Cat, Pendragon's Harem versus Calcium versus Bone Brigade's about to begin. So we'll get a little bit more action from the 1 and 2 ranked teams on the list. Yeah, Hood's pretty good from what I've seen so far, so it's not too bad to see him. Oh, so everyone's seen that YouTube short now, okay. Oh, Hood fucking dies to a mag. They got Bandit over on Mag, because Thor is banned. Bandit's a pretty good Thor player, so it is sad to see his Thor get banned for him, but at the same time, what do you expect when you one-trick a character for a while? And he goes down. Death Wish on Angela is looking for a snag off a cliff. Got the Jubilee, but goes down instead. Oof. Professor's pushing up with Groot. The tree is out and is also not a tree right now. That skin just does not look like Groot. Is that a big Groot ult? Not quite. Almost a big one, but doesn't quite get a lot. Groot should become a motivational speaker. Truth. I am Groot. Inspirational words for the era. That's a new symbol. I never noticed that Groot has a little icon specific for his healing wall. That's new. Is that just to say how much healing it does? That's cool. I am Groot. 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 Yeah, that would be it. Oh, doesn't get too much value from either of those ults, Phoenix nor Hood. So the question is I'll keep watching this, and Crazy Cat hasn't told me that they're started yet. They might have started. Yeah, they're still in the band phase, it looks like.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Groot's got his ult back up. A third. How fast did you drink your second? God damn. Is that a big Groot ult? Pretty big Groot ult. Gets one out of, well, two out of it, but not a second or a third. Real close to being massive, too. Magic's on the field. Death Wish is going for a dive against somebody, but it looks like defense has to back up.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Who the hell was there? Is Hydrogen Cough an alt?
Better stop that vehicle.
There's a funny story. Are we talking zero sugar? Or is this just regular Dr. Pepper? Because that's a lot of sugar. Full sugar. That's a lot of fucking Dr. Pepper, my guy. Oof. Deathwish doesn't get too much out of that dive. Looks like Xiong's is having to back up just a little bit as OTP is having to getting a little bit more space. 2 minutes on the hold. So we'll definitely see how this goes. Oh, Hood ult coming out. But with all of Xiong's kind of backing up, it doesn't look like it's getting too much value. Strong ult, but well, not terribly powerful, but it's a good ult for some continuation. Looks like attack's getting some value, though. Xiong's Demons is moving forward. OTP is having a little bit of a hard time holding whenever Xiong's gets their momentum up. Oh, catches one as the ult comes out for their team. So it looks like Xiong's might have this point, especially in this fight. Yeah, they're taking out member after member.
Only 60 seconds left.
That Cloak and Dagger team up is so bullshit, man. Why does it count as on point when you're completely invulnerable? But yeah, it looks like they're moving forward and they get that second point.
Now might be a good time to stop them. Double KO.
Oop, don't need to show that. Xiong's has a really solid push here, so we'll definitely see how it goes. moving forward. Is Bandit going for a swap? He seems to be going for a swap. Going Blade is interesting. They're oh, it looks like Wosak swapped to a tank, so they're swapping up. Blade is pretty good this season, getting a lot of value out. Ooh, yeah, they're definitely getting a lot more value here.
Open season.
Not bad, not bad. They definitely got a lot of momentum as they're pushing for the third point. Will they get the third point claim, or are they going to stall them here? Let me go take a peek back over at Bone Brigade. Haven't quite started yet, so we might be in for a treat of 4 games tonight. That's always a fun one. I don't think you understand, partner. I'm autistic. Well, yeah, autism is just like the norm now. 8 Dr. Peppers. Oh, they got that third point.
0, 2,
Drink
3.
8 Dr. Peppers every day, just at different times. I was at work all day, though. I'm making up. So, I mean, even still, it's just Dr. Pepper has a lot of sugar. So I still, like, the 0 sugar one's not bad, I'll say. Even if you, like, mix it with the full sugar ones. Like, Dr. Pepper's great. I love Dr. Pepper, too. It's a great soda. But I'd still watch the sugar content, just because other stuff has a lot of sugar hidden in it. But, like, never drop sugar entirely, obviously. I'd never say go full 0 sugar. You know what? Fair enough. You'll have plenty of Dr. Pepper cans in hand to throw at them. Get one of those throwing star metal presses, you know? Turn all your soda cans into... that's not appropriate for... that was inappropriate. Come on, guys. This is on Twitch. But yeah, I mean, fair. Just go get one of those. Turn all your cans into throwing stars. You'll have plenty of ammunition when it comes around, you know?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jiyoung's is on defense, so we'll definitely see if they have 4 minutes worth of defense in them in the first point. But they did get all the way through. Oh, Metal Salty's already down, so it looks like they've got a decent hold already. Their strong push definitely... Oh! I'm being kidnapped. We're no longer watching Denoter's team. I'm going to try to spectate just a little bit longer as it gets ready, because they do have to go through their ban and pick phases. So it looks like Deathwish is going for a dive. I love just the igniting the time stream. Here we go. Alright. Bone Brigade versus Pendragon's Harem. A definite swap up from what we were just watching, but I did say I'd watch them too. Alright, Calcium and Enron are both hovering Thing. They got rid of BP for someone, probably Pendragon. But with 2 things on the field, banning a Jefferson. Jeffrey Jefferson has been banned. Going for a save. Let's see where they go for. Loki. It looks like they're letting Crazy Cat's Loki through again. Which I always say is a mistake. The Grim Reaper will not mind his damn business. A Punisher save. Probably for Hoffman there. Venom ban. Looks like they're targeting Gemini. from the Midwest. I mean, if you said you were from Texas, I'd just say, oh yeah, everyone's blood is just Dr. Pepper down there. Next ban up is Thor, getting rid of Hoffman's Thor. Pendragon's next save. Bucky for Grim Patriarch. Bucky is still strong. Oklahoma, actually. Yeah, that too. Pretty much any of that part. Next save off of the Bone Brigade is gonna be The Thing. I guess they just couldn't think of a good save. Final bans. What is Calcium's team gonna choose? Bone Brigade's final ban for this round is Daredevil. I don't drink coffee either. I have a C4 every morning. Daredevil ban. I'm not sure which one that's for, but it's a choice. And then a Gambit ban. So no Gambit Loki here either, but they got Loki through. Which, if you didn't know, was a bad choice. Crazy Cat is Loki. Like, there's a few players throughout the whole server where you're like, that's their character. Crazy Cat's character is Loki. Looks like Esmond's going invis. They got Cap Thing. Fuck Red Bull, man. Red Bull tastes like shit. Let's see. What Calcium... Okay, so Calcium's rocking the evil Thing skin. Look at that molten rock turning around. The defense team is making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and they're homebound. And he's rocking the First Steps Fantastic Four skin. Anyways, we're not repeating that one. Yeah. Fuck Red Bull. Red Bull's for people who don't have taste buds.
The battle starts in 5.
You see,
4,
before
3,
C4, my
2,
energy drink of choice
1.
was the Mountain Dew Rise, later called Mountain Dew Energy. That shit was so good, and then they discontinued it because Pepsi sucks. Yeah. A Thing v Thing battle as Calcium is running out. He has a rocket jump pack, so it's going to be real funny. Hoffman takes out Patriarch for Pendragon from the backline. Ghost is Ghost. Ghost is hit or miss. Ghost has good flavors and Ghost has bad flavors. Like when they had the Welch's Cran Grape, that was great. Cran Grape goes hard, but the rest of them are okay. Looks like Bone Brigade has a good aggressive push. Oh, but Groot tries to block in Calcium. Alani Nu is an energy drink of all time. It's one of them. You know, I could tell an old manager of mine, I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to dox anybody, but he said Alani Nu was his favorite energy drink, and I just knew I couldn't trust that man. You know? Big clobbering time. Oh, big clobbering time! Leaving just Pendragon alone, giving Bone Brigade a good push, as long as they remember to actually push the point. But yeah, I had an old manager at my store. His favorite energy drink was Alani Nu. Knew I couldn't trust him for shit. Is it an equally big clobbering time? No, not an equally big clobbering time. If any of you ever ask what their favorite energy drink is and they say Alani. WK, who hurt you to say that Dasani's even drinkable? Looks like Pendragon's harem got good pushback. Look, water's water, but Dasani's not water. Dasani is something else. There's something wrong with Dasani. So I'm just questioning who hurt you. Oh, Glartrox? Oh, is it a big Glartrox? Oh, it's a huge Glartrox. Oh my god. Bone Brigade gets huge. Yep. Bone Brigade gets another good push there. There's no difference between the water from the sink and the $6. There's some difference. It's exclusively based on filtering. Are they going for a portal? They're going for a portal last second, but it matters not. They didn't make it in time. I never drank it, just saw Rage Bite opportunity. That's fair. When someone says their favorite drink is Dasani, I just want to know if they're okay, honestly. There's no, like, anger. It's just, there's something wrong with you. I want to know if you're okay. Huge Strangel? Big Strangel. Got 2 and claims 1. Of course, server admin Invis just saves herself. Your team went 3-0 today. Nice. Good. Congrats to Xiong's Demons for going 3-0 today. Massive work. Huge movement there. Good job, guys. Pendragon is coming back with a Bucky ult to try to get some pressure back. Looks like Bone Brigade might be getting pushed. Oh, yep. They get pushed back pretty hard, and he doesn't get the res. Calcium is back on the front, trying to look for any opportunity to brawl a bit, but not seeing any. You want to rage bait me and say something good about the Chiefs? I don't know football, so I couldn't tell you a good, a bad, or a medium thing about them. A lot of Elsas this season, you know. Elsa's obviously real strong so far. We've seen Jaded Blade show that Elsa can do more quick time combos than fucking any others. Like, look at this shit. Big, is it a big Glartrox? Oh, it looks like a pretty big Glartrox. But she dies for it. Moon's Lightning is just keeping up support. The team is bad and the fans are worse. Okay, I really don't know football, so I cannot confirm nor deny this. Oh, big Punisher ult, maybe? Not really. Kind of a waste Punisher ult, can't lie. Like, just trying to keep Calcium up while they're just absolutely brawling with the enemy thing. When you see two things fight, it's just a boxing match. We have a Black Cat in the back, but Thing comes back to help prevent her from getting away. Hoffman is 1v1ing Black Cat at the moment. Oh! Damn. Zoning ult, that's fair. It's just the ult didn't get too much value, but yeah. Shotgun Punny, go crazy. Anything that's within its range is just annihilated. 2 AM Potato is definitely home. Yeah, a lot of them just are 1v1ing the fucking things. A lot of forward momentum from Bone Brigade. Yeah, we all know things just go clobbering. That's why it's slobbering time, you know? They're always slobbering. There's just a Loki clone in the corner. Strange is looking to kill a Black Cat on the escape, but doesn't get her. At least get some ult charge out of it, so yeah. Oh! Big hook for Bucky, but he left a AoE to just leave. Everyone in this Twitch chat is a fucking lunatic. Yeah. B-hopping, it depends on the character. You just need a lot of momentum. I know Thing has a movement tech with his right click, but I don't know how to do it. Looks like they're just regrouping before engaging for the last push. Oh, rocket ult to try to counter invis. It'll last a little bit longer, giving them a little more forward push. Guide to B hopping. There's a little more steps, but you're on the right track. You do just start B hopping. Not as big of a Glarchox this time. It looks like they've given up on the thing versus thing fights, as we all know. Calcium is the thing. Looking for a pick with the mag ult. Grabs one. Oh, Hoffman is over on Bucky. Getting massive value out of Bucky's ult to just give them that last push. Black Cat's looking for a possible stall opportunity. Definitely not gonna, I don't think they're gonna make it in time without a faster paced character. Oh, they manage. Out comes the portal. It looks like Bone Brigade might get the third point, but we'll definitely see based off of this fight. Oh. Pendragon's Harem gets a almost team wipe into a team wipe, canceling it out. Alright, Portal gave them decent value, but they just couldn't quite get it. Like I tried for Strange and it never landed. I know from some people's experience they put jump on scroll wheel to do B hopping, because it's like you're trying to jump at the moment your character touches the ground, so that you can basically just start rapid hopping. But I've gotten it without doing that. You just gotta press space as soon as you see your character's feet about to touch the ground. When did they put Peter from hit movie Deadpool 2 in Bibles? I mean, technically he called himself Peter Pool in the third movie, in Deadpool and Wolverine, but you'll try later? Yeah, if you want to try it out, I know some people like doing that. But yeah, no, definitely would love to see Peter from hit movie Deadpool 2. That would be a great character to add on. What does he actually do? Moral support? He heals through giving compliments and baking cookies. They're setting up a Penny web to try to keep a good hold. Penny is better on the defense. Oh, but Bucky's trying to punish her for existing. Oh, yeah, no value there, but gets rezzed.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Trying to reset up, but I don't think they're gonna get enough time to actually fully block over there. Yeah, Penny definitely doesn't get a lot of value. Getting absolutely shredded through. Looks like they're switching over to Mag. Yeah, probably for the best. But playing Penny into Bucky's not too good an idea, just because a lot of the time you're gonna get yanked out of your area. Oh, oh, oh! Awesome. We love to see when Invises get somebody thrown off a map, you know? It's always hysterical. No. He doesn't have a cooldown. He has to go to the shop to buy a new one. He has to ask money from Black Cat to get the new health pack, though. Because he kind of broke. Alright, looks like Bone Brigade is claiming back some of that lost ground. Let's see how much that actually gets them, though. Oh, they got some people coming up from top, and out comes the Bucky ult. Crazy Cat with the copy of the Invis ult. Yeah, it looks like that Bucky ult's getting a lot of value. Can Calcium escape before he gets more? Yes, he can. He swapped over to the... I know he runs the Torch team up. That shit does a lot of damage. You know? And Fiery Haymakers just do so much. Oh, countered the ult just on time with the Bucky Hook. Huge value out of that. But Bone Brigade has a Invis ult up, and Mag doesn't quite catch it. But Emma does. The Glartrock's not as huge as we've seen. Is he the same character?
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I thought he was just Peter. Yeah. Pendragon's Harem's getting a lot of value and a lot of forward momentum there. I don't see if... We'll definitely see if Calcium can reclaim the footing, because they keep losing it quickly. They only got one ult up, but they're close to Rocket. They'll at least have one to counter a Invis ult. Ooh. Bucky Hook, but he gets to back up. Good wall, good protection. Grabs one of their healers. Man, we've been waiting for Ghost Rider. Definitely saving that Maggle for Invis. Oh, nice bubble, but it doesn't matter. Oh, damn. Gets taken out. I don't know what you expected. Have you... Gamer, this is tame compared to some of the stuff I've seen. Damn, Harem is definitely pushing Bone Brigade a lot further up. Gain second point. I don't think this is where it all matters. Third point versus third point. Probably the Ride Ghosts part, but yeah, sorry, gamer, you're gonna learn very quickly. Rivals has much worse statements coming out of some of the players. WK is probably one of the more tame players I've met. Like, obviously, there's the ones that just don't make those innuendos, but you'd be surprised at how many just do. Pause. Pause? Why is there a pause? Oh, so in tournament rooms, you're able to pause a match if something happens, so that you can, like, fix something, somebody disconnects or something like that, so that you can, fix anything, like connection problems. Oh, continuing. So yeah, in tournament rooms, they're able to pause in case something happens. Looks like Harem is definitely keeping up a little bit of pressure, but it looks like Bone Brigade has gained back some of their footing. Oh! Maggle comes out and immediately wipes out two. And they get a lot of push value off of that. No hook there, but... Ooh! Is that going to be a big Bucky ult? Looks like it.
Never stood a chance.
Bucky is quite strong. Oh. But doesn't get any more out of it. Will Bone Brigade be able to hold just enough? It's so close. 10-meter difference. I think it's only in tournament rooms, but I know that some games do have that. Black Cat is just moving around, taking out Moon's Lightning. But Bone Brigade has a hold. That 10 meters needs to be made up. Yeah, Deadlock does have that too. Deadlock's a great game.
Get that vehicle moving again.
They gotta hold 10 meters for 2 minutes.
Enemy in front of us.
Deadlock is... Well, I mean, Deadlock's a different kind of game. It's a MOBA shooter. Emphasis on the MOBA, less on the shooter. Oh my god, Strange is just getting juggled around right there. Brutal. Yeah, as we all know, tenacity is a myth. I simultaneously enjoy and don't enjoy Deadlock because it feels like if you go against the right kind of player, you don't play the game. Out comes a portal from Bone Brigade. Is it enough? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tenacity is a myth for tanks. Tanks don't actually get tenacity. Oh, it's slobbering time. Is he going to get huge value? They got 50 seconds. Oh. It doesn't seem to be enough. And Pendragon's Harem takes it. Yeah, it was a really close one, but they definitely had a much stronger push there. Great game for both sides, though. Good job to both teams for for all the work they put into that game. Pretty close one overall, so can't hate on it too much. AKA, not at all. There's a great game from both sides. But with that, that's all 3 rounds. And I believe it is time in canon storyline. I mean, Scarlet Witch can alter reality. So, probably her. Like, we got anywhere from street thug beaters to reality warpers to literal gods strewn about. Like, it's kind of difficult to do that. Obviously, it's Infinity thing because he is just the Infinity Stones. I'm simultaneously overlooking Jean and not overlooking Jean because the Phoenix Force is strong. But at the same time, it gets its ass kicked all the time. Like, again, it's all about what the plot demands. Because there are times where the Phoenix Force is an all-powerful super entity that does a lot, or other times where it's kind of just a thing. It exists. Like, to be honest, I don't see any tank that can punish Hood. I mean, there are. Oh, yeah, Deadpool can just go outside of the comic to do shit, so it's kind of like it's give or take, what does the writer want, and what does the fucking actual lore reasons behind it. But that is week 5 of competitive scrims. Great game to both Pendragon's Harem and Bone Brigade, and yes, I did enjoy the game. It was a great watch. Thank you for doing all that. I don't know how they keep letting your fucking Loki through. Always a foolish decision, but GG's to all teams who participated in this week's scrims. Good job to all the teams I spectated. And thank you all for watching. Curse your faces. I'll see you guys next week.